Hello again. My name is Mike Mickelwright. What does Lean bring to an ISO-based business management system? It brings more detailed and understandable principles. Whereas the principles of an ISO-based system are a little bit more vague. You break it down and you get the hows. You understand how to do this. What are the principles? What do they really mean? Also, Lean brings respect for people. Every single tool in a Lean handbag has an element of respect for the individual. You have your ISO 9001 program, which is all geared towards building a good quality management system so that you build good products and services. And then you have Lean. And Lean is all about process improvement. But really, aren't they the same? You take 5S as an example. Okay. Is it really about housekeeping and organization? No, much more than that. Absolutely much more than that. Because it should affect them so deeply if they wish for their organization to experience true Lean transformation results, such as lead times being cut from weeks to days, inventory turns doubling in 2 years and then doubling again in 2 more years, annual productivity gains of 15 to 20%, perhaps a 50% reduction in defects per year, and a 50% reduction in floor space in 2 years. And all of this adds up to a 4 to 8% improvement in gross margins. These results are achievable, and they have been achieved by certain Lean organizations. Creating practices that support a Lean or continuous improvement culture consists of 4 main elements that we will talk about in more detail in subsequent videos. They are leader standard work, or having standard work for your leaders, which includes your managers and your supervisors, all the way up to the CEO. Visual management, so that you could walk into or up to any process and see exactly how it's doing at that point in time. Daily accountability meetings, to ensure accountability of progress, to ensure accountability of making improvements, and ensuring accountability of actions being completed as required. And then finally, leadership through the Gemba Walk. The Gemba Walk means going to the place to understand the situation. That's when true leadership is taught, where you coach and you mentor other people. And once they start to see that improvements are taking place to improve the waste, to get rid of the waste, to improve the process, then they start to buy into, wow, this Gemba walking can be a good thing. Before one develops the future state of any process, you need to walk the process. You need to lay it out, define it specifically, study it, and see the waste in the current state. So I always wondered, why don't we take that same approach in developing the future state of the business itself via strategic planning? Hey, let's not take a management review process and do it all in one big old batch at the end of a quarter or at the end of a year. Let's break it up into smaller bits and pieces so that communication flows and action is taking place all the time. This also applies to office employees, or employees in a hospital, or an accounting firm, or a construction site. Leader standard work also provides for clear and unambiguous expectations. An effective Lean teacher is a leader. They're not micromanagers. They're humble. They're not egocentric. They believe in the system. They understand processes. They are not department focused. And they should be looked at as your personal trainer. It forces you to do root cause analysis and verification of improvement of results by using a quality management system. Now, a lot of Lean programs, they don't do that. I don't know how many times I've seen things like a company says, hey, let's go do 5S. And they go do 5S in different areas, and they have no idea why.